I'm Corbett Wall with DV Auction, here with a 3-minute cattle market update for Wednesday, October the 7th, where we're starting to get a little bit of tender footing here, and we thought maybe it would be after last week. And like they say, the best cure for high prices is high prices, and on the other hand, the best cure for a sharply lower market is a sharply lower market. And it really got bad last week, but we just had a few signs that things might get a little better. We opened up on Monday and with live cattle futures down 95 cents, but showing a little bit of support in some places. Feeder cattle on Monday was down $1.37. Then we come in on Tuesday and all of a sudden finding a lot of support, mostly because we're seeing a lot better demand on box beef, and it looks like some of these wholesalers and your retailers are coming in here and buying up some meat, and they think that it's backed off enough to where they want to get in and buy some and maybe start running some specials and selling some for a change. But on Tuesday, your live cattle futures were up the limit, $3. Feeder cattle were up right up next to the limit, same as at $4.40. All your out front months were all up the limit on feeder cattle on Tuesday, with Tuesday's close at 182.52, which is right in close to that CME feeder cattle index. It was down hard on Monday, over $5, 182.29. Your real-time index on Cattle Market Central is 177.04, but it come up $1.11 on Tuesday. So we're starting to see some better prices in the sale barns too. But your feedlot weighted average prices on a direct negotiated basis last week, live sales on steers was $117.71. That was down $10.90 from the previous week. Dress sales on steers $187.48 was down $14.96, which is just unheard of, and except for maybe in the mad cow scare or something. And I think the mad cow, the cow that stole Christmas back there, was just about 15 bucks too. So that gives you an idea how rough it was. Then on Monday, you still had some guys scared, especially in Iowa, where they've got those guys beat down so hard they don't know what to do. But they turned in some sales on a negotiated basis on Monday at 116 in Iowa on a live basis and 184 dressed, which was really tough. But they should trade a lot better than that this week if things hold together. And I'm not saying that the board won't be lower this week or close lower, but limit up market on a Tuesday is a whole lot more, means a whole lot more than on a Friday. It's not just profit taking. There is some support there in some places. In Oklahoma City on Monday, 6,800 head. These cash sales, it's going to take a while for them to back off. They're still down quite a bit lower, 2 to 6 lower on yearlings. Calves 10 to 15 lower, and some 20 on Monday in Oklahoma City. Joplin didn't have a very big run, 3,300. Their market's still sharply lower. Neither one of those places on their feeder cattle and calves averaged over $2 on anything heavier than 500 pounds. That's a big deal. Remember, we talked about how hard your cutter cow cutout backed off middle of last week, and we said the out cows would be a lot cheaper. Springfield, Missouri, they have a good cow and bull sale there. It was 3 to 6 lower on lean cows there on Monday. Oklahoma City's cows and bulls on Tuesday, their cows were $6 to $8 lower, which is a ton on cows, guys. But we knew that would be lower. Look at the market on Cattle Market Central in Gainesville, Missouri. Not Texas, Gainesville, Missouri, which you can throw a rock to Arkansas and there's not a flat spot for 100 miles. But they had a load of steers, weighed 768, bring 182.60, and that's not a bad market, guys. Check out DV Auction for your real-time online cattle sales. Check out Cattle Market Central for your real-time feeder cattle markets. That's 3 minutes. We'll talk to you on Friday.